Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Graffiti Kingdom. Whoa, that is flames jumping right over my face. Last episode, we had a lot of difficulty getting through this darn place. What? Oh yeah, I got rid of explosion. I forgot about that. And the episode before that, I equipped myself with a stick, because sticks are cool. Hi, card. That's nice. Anyhow, I promised that episode that we would be fighting Easel, but we didn't, because we didn't have the time. So, equipped with our trusty stick. Well, actually, let's go! Confront our adversary. I don't remember how you're supposed to stress that.
I am sincerely impressed that you were able to arrive here unscathed.
Well, there's a save point by the door.
I must offer my utmost gratitude for your efforts, sir. You are about to provide me the glory of battle and the joviality of victory.
Wow, he's getting excited all by himself.
Yes, to battle is but my sole reason to live. The epitomes of my life are to begin and end in victory.
Epitomes.
It is but the beauty of a butterfly, the emptiness of a drake, and a midsummer night's merry-go-round. How about we commence now with a beautiful moment of simplicity and agility?
Wake up! It looks like he's ready.
What? Oh, he's finished? Oh, big words sure make me sleepy.
That is quite impolite of you, sir. It seems my solemn prelude with you was nothing more than a source of ennui for the young one. Very well, then, let us begin. Give me your most brilliant shot, sir.
Come on! Shoulders and chin up.
On guard, sir.
Okay.
Best shot indeed. This guy's main weakness is actually ranged attacks. At least last time I fought him.
For defeat, sir.
Might be different this time, but last time at least, this was a really interesting battle. This is Stelpin's theme. See, he just runs around. Oh, and there's fire, I guess. Where is he? Yeah, usually I don't actually confront him like this. Where is he? Oh, damn, see, he moves fast. See, you might notice he doesn't move on legs, he moves on, ow, wheels. If you try to confront him directly, he will hurt you pretty bad. If you can just kind of shoot him as he drives by, shit, you can get him pretty well. He moves so quickly, it's really hard to keep track of. But, should you, aha, tablet. Should you have range attacks, like, whoa, this attack that I'm really not supposed to have right now, I probably shouldn't be using as a result. You might notice it does a lot of damage. That's a move that I'm really not supposed to have right now. Or, well, I'm kind of supposed to have it because it's a post-game move you get for completing the game, so I probably shouldn't be using it. But, whatever. But yeah, if you just use Explosion, let him run to you and then use Explosion, or you, shoot him with various range attacks, it's a lot easier. You know, he gets some extra attacks later on, and the whole field opens up. You can use range attacks. Of course, they're electric, so they move more quickly than they otherwise would. Stop having so much damn range, man. Yeah, I've never actually tried to find him legitimately. I've always just kind of like him with Explosion or shot him. Bastard. I kind of want to make this fight more interesting by actually fighting him, though, so... I'm sure it's something that he could appreciate, me not using cheap tactics this whole damn time. Whoa. Watch your energy, of course. Don't want me caught in some kind of maelstrom of attacks. Hey! Hey! Alright, screw this. Ah! Spammed it a bit too early. No, don't save. I just freaking started. I don't like spending... I don't like getting... That. I don't like not getting things done in a playthrough. In an episode, and then once I get frustrated, I provide really crap
Are you
commentary.
prepared for defeat, sir?
Which is even worse. Not being satisfied with what you produce isn't very pleasant, I'll say that much. On God! Asshole! Why are you going reverse? You can't attack backwards, you know. I shouldn't be taking so much damage already. Yeah, see, he has more of a priority on on going in circles. Where the hell is he? And he does anything else. During this earlier stage of the fight. And he will sometimes move backwards if he passes you up, which will just leave him open. It's when things get opened up and he uses his other attacks that things get really dangerous for you, I guess you could say. Come on. I will say this, he's good at blocking. I kind of don't want to use range attacks though, and for one, the only range attack I have is really overpowered. And second though, asshole! Second, range attacks in general, I've mentioned that there is weakness, they're kind of cheap to use on him. But whatever. Kinda wish I used a weaker move though for tablet.
This was not what I had expected. How could I, of all people, be defeated?
I cheated.
However, if I were to treat this unfortunate incident as an hors d'oeuvre to the sweet wine that is victory, it is not such an unfathomable disaster after all. All the best to you, sir, in all your future endeavors.
2 down, 1 to go!
You did great, Pixel.
Phew, that did make me tired.
Congratulations. Thanks to my support, you cleared the second world.
Speaking of tablet,
Don't pop up like that.
That's not too nice. Talking to me like I am a cockroach.
Let's get one thing straight. I beat Descal all on my own. No thanks to you whatsoever.
Well, who cares about all that?
Oh boy, there he goes again. Come on, Pastel, let's go.
You bet. Leaving so soon? That is not very nice of you.
Look, we're in a hurry. I got no time to play with you, okay?
Well, that really does not matter to me.
Oh, really? Fine, terrific.
Oh, Pallet is the boss of the next world, so be on your guard.
Pallet?
Is that someone you know?
Well, sort of yes and sort of no.
This person, Pallet. What the? Gone again.
Pallet?
oh, sorry, I'm trying to pick a piece of hair off my headset. It's always covered in hair for some reason, I don't know why. But, it gets in my peripheral vision and annoys the crap out of me. Sometimes I'll spend entire cutscenes accidentally, like, tapping it, trying to pick something off. And like I said, it's in my peripheral vision, so I can't really tell its depth, where it is. So it's all trial and error and whatnot. Oh shit, did I miss all of the experience off of that? I think I did. Damn it! Whatever, I guess. Well, that's what I get for using Mega Shot on him, or whatever it's called. Seriously, I'm changing up Tablet's attacks. Actually, I just kind of had this tablet here to show him off. He's not really practical to use as an actual character. I just based this off of Tablet, off of the fake Tablet thing. And yes, fake Tablet has very overlarged shoe bits, but It animates properly. All I did was I added, it looks kind of crappy, but I drew this thing on here. I got rid of the graffiti wand and pastel. I drew the little devil mark on him he has on his torso. I redid the hair entirely. I changed the skin color, I think. I changed a number of colors, as you can tell. I added the scarf, both this part and these little things down here. I think that's it, aside from adding invisible charge piece somewhere right there for him to shoot stuff from.
Okay.
Alright, so what stuff have we unlocked? Change shape. Oh yeah. So let's say in a well, let's say you want to change the shape of something. Whenever whenever you create a shape, so now you get to choose one of these shapes. However, should you want to change it, you don't really get the ability to do so. But in this case, you do now. You can go to shape, and you can choose whatever shape you want, which is pretty cool. And you can use this on graffitis that were created by the developers, of course. And what's nice about this is you can actually look and see the exact shape that was used to draw something by setting it to one of these shapes, one of these two right here. You can see the exact size, or the exact shape that was used to make that. So if you ever looked at some kind of 3D blob and wondered what the hell they actually drew to create that shape, you can just change the shape
What will you choose?
to this, the prism, and there you go. Well, you can also see what the depth is by looking at the depth of it from the side as well. Anyhow,
Okay, I'll close this window now.
I'm gonna be changing out tablet in just a moment anyways. Because we're now going to an area that I actually like a decent bit. Go-Go Bowling Road. This place has some of my favorite music in the game. I love the music here so much. And it introduces wheel enemies. Well, aside from Descal did that first. But we have enemies on wheels now. Well, those guys aren't on wheels. But, this has wheels. Oh, I'm going in reverse. Wow. Oh shit! Oh god, that hurts a lot. Yeah, that steamer can do a lot of damage. Ow! Go away. I don't know why its little puffy clouds are prisms instead of being all, like, 3D and blobby. It's kind of weird. Anyways, have the last of your fun, tablet. No, you would think Mega Shot, the thing I'm using right now, being like, since it's supposed to be the ultimate shot attack, ow. You would think that it would actually move quick, like Electric Shot would, but it doesn't for some reason. Boom! Aw. Damn. Yeah, like I said, it's not very... This tablet isn't the best to use for actual fighting and whatnot. Medium bowling center. Ready for art puns. Alright, anyways. Batista, do me things. So I did actually last week create a feature specifically for this. Specifically for this area. To show off, well, wheel things that go on wheels. So it's a nice little toy plane. You might notice that the wheels aren't exactly level, but the wheels do level out in the actual, once it's actually animated out in the field. So, I originally drew this little spinning thing right here. This thing right here that spins. I originally drew that the wrong way, and it flipped. It spun this way instead of this way. It was very amusing to see. But it's the wonders of trial and error. There's nothing really special to this. These right here are actually made with the the line pen instead of the 3D pen. Change the thickness of the lines. Line pen is pretty darn useful. I think it's actually a lot more useful than I gave it credit for when I first introduced it.
Okay, I'll close this window.
I'm gonna show you the various attacks I gave it. I like how Wheel has its own voice too. But yes, Wheels only have 2 different animations you can give them, I think. They are speedy 1 and 2. One is more made for yeah, this one's more made for like 1 or 2 wheeled creatures. This one's made for 3 or more wheels. You can see the hind wheel picks up above the ground a little bit sometimes because they didn't angle it correctly, or at all for that matter. But whatever. Crap! I intended to actually get rid of this earlier before I brought it on camera, but whatever. I guess I'll just let you jump or something. We'll learn this attack soon enough, so don't have to worry about that. Actually, I do have a different rampage attack, don't I? I have general rampage. I don't know what the difference is. I think I just like the look of... Yeah, I like the look of Crash Rampage more because it looks like it's like Skyring or something. So wheel types also have a special move called Turn. I'll show that later. It just helps moving them around because they control differently than most creatures, than creatures on legs. Also, wheel types are pretty much useless when it comes to vertical movement unless they can fly. Because the only 2 things they can use are jump and fly. And since I don't have fly yet, well, I just jump. And you get virtually no height whatsoever when a wheel type jumps. However, the primary appeal to wheel creatures is that they supposedly move faster. That's pretty much it. So I kind of made this as a generic movement creature instead of kind of like Bautista is, instead of something you'd actually fight with. But Rampage attacks are wonderful attacks that you can charge for a really long time, but even if you don't have to charge them for very long to use them. But if you charge them for a long time, they'll last a really friggin' long time. But as you see right there, you don't have to charge them for a long time to use them at all. You just need to listen for the first change in pitch. There's a small cooldown period you might have seen right there when I was like turning kind of sideways and moving slowly. And ultimately, it moves you more quickly. It does a decent amount of damage and whatnot. And tear stuff up by chopping it with my propeller blades. Boom. Anyways, if you try to just move straight backwards when you're using a wheel type, you can just go in reverse. It's not really if you try to turn too tightly. If you move the stick around the side, left stick around the side of the controller, it will turn like this. But if you move straight from up to down or left to right, you'll end up going reverse. Reverse, you don't really have any reason to want to go in reverse. You move more slowly. That's basically all there is. Turn is a move that kind of counteracts this problem. What it does is you can turn much more quickly than you would normally. See, this is as quick as I can turn normally. If I'm holding turn, which both functions as a brake and it uses just a little bit of energy too. I don't know why. Like if I'm mashing triangle, which is what I have turned assigned to, I lose energy very slowly. But as you can see, I turn much more quickly. I still can't just move the stick in the opposite direction though, because that does end up making me go in reverse. But as you can see, I can turn much more quickly. So it's nice to have. Yeah, I'm just using this particular creature to kind of fit in with this area. Something I really would have liked to do. Don't kill everything. Something I would have liked to do is... Oh crap, did I kill the thing I don't want to kill? I killed the thing I don't want to kill. If I killed everything... Wait, no. Something I would like to do for every area is actually make at least one creature that kind of fits in with the theme. That would be cool to do, but I don't really have the time to do that. And I hardly have the time to... Man, that's a small explosion. These are such small enemies. Mini rooms. Ouch. Stop exploding. Ouch. Big explosion. Oh, whoops. I pressed the wrong button. Just go back to where you were. Anyways, that never happened. But I like the concept of making creatures that just fit into the themes of all the different levels. Like from out here and there I can make like fire and ice stuff. So maybe something that is both fire and ice. For this place, I could of course make something like a toy plane or a car. What else is there? I guess that makes me kind of like generic doodle creature for oh no, oh I slowed down at the very end. Oh, yeah! See what happens is, in this particular area, you have to get through each area quickly enough. That's basically all there is to it. I don't know if this actually moves more quickly than Bautista does. It seems like I move at the same speed as Bautista. But I hear that wheel creatures move more quickly. I don't know. I move quickly enough to just get right through there. And does Bautista just barely make it through? That is the question. I guess we'll have made some generic doodle creature for, yeah, it's pretty much the exact same speed. And we've made some generic doodle creature for canvas planes, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, some weird alien thing, I don't know what it would be for Battle Planet. It's like called Battle Planet, is that? I don't remember what it's called all of a sudden. Bag of fire. Damn turtle, get back here. That Taurus is supposed to be slow. Stop running from me! Ah, it's really easy to hit multiple times with this rampage attack too. Darn it. From lava hole, I will just made some kind of lava-y thing, I guess. I just really like the idea, but I don't have the time because it takes a long time to make creatures that look half decent. Anyways, cutscene.
Acrilla, I am in the middle of something now.
Oh, those are strong words, Master Tablet, considering you are on my turf now.
I do whatever I want, wherever I want.
I understand that. But if you overdo it, Miss Pallet will have her eye on you.
Is that a threat, Acrilla?
No, I would never do such a thing. However, if she asks, I will have to answer.
Yes, yes. You do what you need to do.
You must not be impatient, Master Tablet. If there is something you really want, you must plan for it and take the opportunity when it comes.
Wait a minute. have you found out what I am after?
Of course. I am all too aware of what you want, Master Tablet. And no, I haven't told anyone about it.
In that case, I cannot just let you go.
What do you intend to do with me, Master Tablet?
If you speak a word of this to anyone, I will give you this.
Oh no, Master Tablet! Please! Do not tickle me! No! I can't bear it! Please!
If you want me to stop, you'll have to promise you will not tell
Please,
anyone.
No. I cannot! Master Tablet, please! Look! Behind you!
Huh?
Okay.
Look. Do not look at this. Look. Do not look at this the wrong way. There's a perfectly good reason for this. Naturally, it may not look that way to you two, but I was just punishing her. No, wrong choice of words. Well, yes, what I want to know is, what are you doing here?
It's alright. You don't have to explain.
Naughty, naughty.
Yes, but look.
Master Tablet, I think you should explain this whole situation to those two.
Acrilla, did you have this planned all along?
Oh, good heavens, what accusations. I just interfered a little, that's all.
That would be the same thing.
I am sorry, Master Tablet. These were orders from Miss Pallet. Still, your secret is safe with me. You will not be bothered anymore.
I see. That's what it was all about. Just what is it about me that Pallet does not like?
Oh, well, that's because...
Oh, you don't have to tell me. I know.
I suppose so.
I really do wonder if Acrilla actually knows the tablet's after or not. I mean, it's never answered that particular question. And I do think that Tablet's voice actor, when he was supposed to be stuttering, delivered that line a bit wrong. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode of Let's Play Graffiti Kingdom. We'll see you in the next episode with more catchy music and more things on wheels. Bye, guys.